It's Week 12 of the National Football League, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Saints and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
This will be returned from the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, young man from the University of Colorado.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Pitts is the man in motion. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll get forward to about the 42. That's Zaven Collins on the stop. Now a 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. Whoa! Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. They run over center with Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. A carry here for Brown. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A 1st down picked up as they are getting close. They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He is in. Touchdown, Saints. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. That'll be intercepted. He works free, right side, inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Falcons offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs. And he's right there among the best in the league. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here now, 3rd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man is Moody. He's got it. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. Third and goal. It's Daniel. That's going to be caught. And the defense rallies to the ball. Brings him down at the 5. It's 4th down. Moody's kick is good. And the Saints stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A run up the middle with Pacheco.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll run the draw with Pacheco. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Elliott's kick is good. And the Falcons are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Saints offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run. It's Williams. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now this looks like a design run. And he will score again. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
On the return, it's Robinson. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And they'll work this out to the 23. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. That one is caught by Mooney. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. He'll drop to throw. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 35.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Here's Brown. And he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5. Pitts is the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown Saints. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A give here to Pacheco. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down is looming. Here's Ethan Evans now as he is on to punt for Atlanta. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The ball comes out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The Saints offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession. Daniels now on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On second down, it's Daniels. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Saints first down.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Still first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll check this down to the running back.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
To the air again is Daniel. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. New Orleans, third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's caught left side by Pitts. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And it's the Packers who are out in front in the second quarter. Brandon Cooks, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. The Browns trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Jamar Chase, a touchdown reception. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Brown. He'll work forward for a couple. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down. Second down and 8. Pitts is the man in motion. A run now on 2nd down. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there. Just end up a little bit short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And that is going to be good enough. He's got that 1st down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
All game long, Mike, this guy is asked to make key block after key block for the ball carrier. But this time, the coaches call on him to do the running for a change, and on 3rd and short, no surprise, he gets the job done.
On play action, Daniels. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On the ground, it's Brown. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. This one caught at the 4. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Throwing is Daniels. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. On is Moody to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints stretch things out even further. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Pacheco, 1st down and more. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tyree Wilton, former 7th overall pick. They're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Quick throw, taken in. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game. Start. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They're called in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. He slams it in there, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Falcons. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit.
17.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 3rd. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Saints. 1st and 10.
So, both teams they run over center with Williams. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, they'll run. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Daniels. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's first and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Moody now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints will add one more onto their big lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A couple yards deep, he'll now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. You talk about everything going wrong, a big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought in at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Daniels to throw on second down. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown Saints. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown there. Today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense... They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints add on to their already sizable lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
He'll get this complete to Pacheco. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. 2nd and a yard. A carry here for Brown. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he is going to have the Saints' 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much. But yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try the right side with Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, New Orleans. From the gun, here's Milton. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 47-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
First and 10. Milton going to look to throw it again. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Throwing again is Milton. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the Saints, and it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.